So, good morning. So glad to be here with you guys, and thank you if you're watching this and joining. My name is Wendy Kunkel. I'm an Eden Energy Medicine practitioner in Santa Barbara, California, and I'm going to guide you through a review of hormone balancing and most of the Donna Eden Method daily energy routine. So this is specifically for students of mine who attended my class in hormone balancing or have attended other classes of mine. And if you are just finding this, watching this for the first time, you will, I'm sure, get great value and learn and be able to follow along. And then please check out more at edenmethod.com for Donna Eden's amazing work and more description behind the moves. Or you can come to my website, bodymindspirit.love. So thanks so much for being here, and let's get started. We're gonna do 9 different sets of moves. The first is we're gonna set our basic balancing, which is some of Donna Eden's daily energy routine. And most of you who are watching here with me today know these. We're gonna start with the 4 thumps. So this is to activate our energy meridian system, some of them at least. So right here, just below the collarbone, the first thump is the kidney meridian. Just below the collarbone, a little bit to the side in the soft spot, and we just thump and breathe. And this is the end of the kidney meridian, pulling up earth energy into our beautiful bodies. So just breathe and imagine it's coming from the ball of your foot up into your chest. Beautiful. Second thump, right here at the cheekbones. This is the start of the stomach meridian. So this is helping us with grounding also. So the kidney brings up the earth energy. This is taking our energy and grounding it into the earth through our second toe. So breathing again, right on your cheekbones. Great. Third thump, thymus gland, right at the breastbone or the sternum. You can alternate hands. It doesn't have to be perfect positions, but you want to have a nice energy here because we're waking up, we're sending love and good energy right in the center of our chest, because that's where the thymus gland lives, below the sternum. And why do we care about the thymus gland? Because it's a key to our immune system, our strength, and our vitality. So really good to love up that thymus gland. Breathe. Fourth thump, right here on the side of the rib cage. If you're a lady and wearing a bra, it's right kind of at the bottom of the bra line. You can do it here with 2 hands. I call it my monkey move. Or you can do it with one hand, one side. Breathe, and then the other side, whatever's more comfortable for you. I found that men often, because they have arms that are a little more muscular, may not be comfortable with both arms at the same time, or some women, of course, also. Great, beautiful. That's the first move, the 4 thumps. Now we're gonna do the shoulder pull, crossover. So we're taking a nice, beautiful massage of your shoulder, saying any stress, just breathe it in. And pull, nice, strong pull across your chest to the opposite hip and off. Going here, just notice both sides. Do you need a massage? Can you give it to yourself right now? Inviting yourself to let go of the stress, and then pulling strongly across your body to the hip and off. Let's do each side one more time. We want our energies to cross over. We have yin and yang, feminine and masculine, right and left. As you're ready, breathe out and bring it across. If our energies don't cross over our body from left to right, we wouldn't have any energy. So sometimes they get a little stuck. And so this is just, I'm gonna do 2 more quickly. Sometimes it's just helpful to do crossover moves to help our energies cross over. I'm a teacher of a exercise class on Zoom Wednesday mornings, 10 a.m. Pacific time, and my students here are familiar with it. So that we do a lot of cross crawl type exercises. So it's super good for the energy body. So I'm not doing it here in this class specifically other than this crossover, but I highly encourage. Donna's daily energy routine does include a basic cross crawl. So well, let's just, I said I wasn't gonna do it, but let's go ahead and just do a couple of them so I can example. Really, really helpful if you're feeling lethargic to help your energy move over. We're gonna do a hookup. Actually, that's at the end of the class. So that's what we're gonna do next. Is we're gonna do grounding. Get a spoon if you don't have it. We'll use that in a moment. And we're gonna start with something to open up our bodies so we're more available to the earth and the heavens. It's called heaven and earth. Reaching a hand up to the sky with a flat palm, reaching your other palm down towards the earth flat, and stretching opposites. Breathing in from above, filling that chest and stretching up, looking down, stretching down, breathe out into the earth. Bend your knees and pause in the middle. Do the other side, flat hand, breathe in and stretch up. Hold your breath, look down, stretch down, breathe out into the earth. Heaven and earth, one more time, each side, pausing in the middle. Up. Hold it, look down, stretch down. This creates space in the body. It helps the joints, helps you with grounding, both connection above to the universe. Breathing in, stretching up. When you're ready, look down, stretch down, and breathe out. The last part of the heaven and earth is that we bend over and you let your whole spine relax and your head hang. Breathe. When you're ready, gently come up with some figure 8 moves, starting towards the floor as if you're drawing a figure 8 with your fingers on the floor, and then gradually coming up. Here's more of those crossover moves. And if you've heard of the term the aura or your energy field, we're creating some really good energy around us. So you can go all around. And in our class, we're gonna keep doing moves like this, or you can do some dancing moves. Crossovers in your energy around your body is super helpful. Great, so that's heaven and earth. Now grab that spoon. If you need a chair or wanna sit down, please do so. I am going to attempt to balance. And you just rub that spoon on the bottom of your foot. It'd be much more comfortable if I was sitting. So you can do this while watching TV. You can do this when you wake up and you're still in bed. Grounding is really good to start the day, and it's good to end the day. If you're ever not feeling very functional, a little scattered, I use the term ungrounded. Some people are familiar with that. You would want to do what we've done already this morning. When you're ready, switch to the other foot. So you can tell I'm at least a little grounded. I did this morning before I got out of bed. If I wasn't at least a little grounded, I don't think I could balance at all. So you just do the bottom of your foot. You want it to be a stainless steel spoon, so you can check it against a refrigerator magnet or anything, so just your standard spoon. Unless you're special and you have something, a special spoon that really means a lot to you. Just check that it's stainless steel because the alloy helps with the grounding. Great, so we've done some basic activating of our energy, we've done our grounding. Now we're gonna move to some hormone balancing. There's the first move we're gonna do specifically for the hormones is called the triple axis or the rooster comb. We're working with supporting 3 master glands in our brain: the pineal, the pituitary, and the hypothalamus. So that's why it's called the triple axis. They are the master hormone glands, and we're also working with right here at the hairline, helps support our liver, which is physically here under the rib cage in our body, but this is an access point for the liver. So put your palm, start with either hand, right at the hairline, and put it to the top of your head so that your third finger is kind of in the soft, what would be the baby soft spot of the head, okay? The other, I shouldn't have worn a ponytail today. The other hand is gonna start at where you have a bump in the back of your head, just right at that bump, and it's going to wrap. So it's going to wrap from the bump to the top of your head, and your fingers will meet. So we're, I misspoke, sorry about that. We're actually gonna do, before we do that one, we're gonna do a 3-finger notch with this one hand on your head, the 3-finger notch, your thumb and 2 fingers come to just above that back bump. That's the first move. So that's a little easier to hold. So just above the bump in the back of the head and the hand on top of the head from your hairline, and take 2 nice deep breaths. If you'd like to sit down, you're welcome to do that. And just send good energy to your head, to these master glands that help run so much in your body. We have over 50 hormones in our body, and they do so much, especially when we've been experiencing stress. I'll talk about that in a moment. Now we're going to go to the other one that I described, where you put your palm on that curve in the back of your head, and you wrap your head around so that the middle fingers touch on the top of your head. So hold that and take another couple breaths. So from the very hairline, matching your fingers at the top, wrapping around to the bump in the back. This is treating all of the glands in your head and helping the liver, which helps them metabolize and supports them. When we've been under stress, our master glands produce more stress hormones, if you've heard of adrenaline and cortisol. So sometimes our body doesn't know to let go of the stress, so we're helping it rebalance. Beautiful. You can tune in. Part of the learning with energy medicine is tuning into your own body. You'll find the moves that you actually can feel different from doing, and then you'll have your favorites, and then some you may be, I don't know about that. If you were working with me or a practitioner, my students, we meet in person and we do some energy testing. But again, I'm doing this quickly. Next, we're going to do the thyroid booster. So the thyroid is a key gland to our energy. We're going to start by stretching the neck. So moving your neck up and pulling the skin gently, just gently across, starting in the middle, going to one side, and then when you're ready, you can go back to the middle and go to the other side. So just a nice gentle pull in opposite directions. It should feel good. It shouldn't hurt. You don't want to hurt your skin. It's anytime you create stretching in the body, you're opening up potential energy blocks. This helps, and you can do the back as well. I love massaging the back of the neck, feels really good just to support that. You can even do crossovers with the energy in the neck. Thyroid is so important to our energy level, and it's also about communication and expression of who we are, so we definitely want beautiful open necks. And I hope that will help us with our beautiful aging process as well. So now we've opened the energy, we're ready to treat the thyroid. The 3-finger notch again, thumb and 2 fingers, right at the base of the neck, right kind of where the notch is, just above that, and angled towards your neck. That's where the thyroid gland lives. And then your other hand from the temples, fingers in the temples, and just gently, like you're just lovingly resting your head in your hand. And you can close your eyes or have it open. It's a very nurturing, loving move. And you're sending loving energy to your thyroid that you're holding in your neck. Breathing in. Our fingers are actually in our temples at our triple warmer meridian, which is the stress survival meridian. It protects us. So we're telling it it's okay, and we're saying it's okay. You don't have to focus on survival. We're sending extra energy to our thyroid so that we can thrive in our lives in the ways we want to. Okay, so that's beautiful. We want about 3 to 5 breaths there, which I think, and then we're going to switch to the other side. So once again, right in the temple, that little soft spot to the side of the eyes, resting your hand, lovingly nurturing, and the 3-finger notch right at the base of the neck, and another 3 to 5 breaths. And you can, you know me, I like to send positive energy, so you can imagine that there's beautiful light going into your throat and thyroid, healing energy, loving, gratitude for our bodies and gratitude for the energy we have and for our triple warmer meridian that has been taking care of us during hard times and helped us survive in times of stress, and that time is past and that all is well, and we can route that beautiful energy to our well-being and our thyroid and the other glands in our body. Beautiful. Excellent. Great. We're about halfway through. Now we're going to do something called penetrating flow. It's a radiant circuit, which means it's not a meridian that goes specific places in the body. It's like the wild card that can do magic in the body. So I'll just say that. And the penetrating flow is the first flow that's activated when we're born, and it's very deep in the body, and it gives us our life force. So who would like more life force? Yeah, great. Okay, so there's a point right behind the belly button called the Mingmen in Chinese medicine. So you could just start by sending some love to that point. It's in the small of the back, and just opening it up. Remember I said stretching creates openness, opens blocks, so you could just love it a little bit. You can do this, if this is comfortable for you, you can flip your hand back and forward a little bit. That just clears any blocks. Our hands are like magnets in themselves. So you can do that. You can stretch it a little bit. Anything that feels good to you, notice. Now we're going to trace the penetrating flow. So if you know it, or if you don't, just follow along. Starting at Mingmen, go down to the tailbone. I'm going to leave my hands there, and then we're going to come up and over the hips like a horseshoe. And we come right here to the base of the pubic bone. Take a deep breath. Come up your body nice and strong, over the breasts, up the neck. Make a little megaphone and take 3 throaty breaths here. Bring your hands to your heart and to your lower belly and breathe. Oh, that's good. Someone's yawning. Love it. Okay, we're going to do that again. We're going to start at the Mingmen. Deep breath. Go down to the tailbone. Up and over the hips to the pubic bone. Inhale. Bring your hands up over the breasts, over the neck. Now we're going to make 3 throaty breaths. Hand to heart, hand to lower belly. Beautiful. How does that feel? You guys noticing a difference? Yes, awesome, love it. Okay, next move, moving right along. It's the morning for me, for us here on the Pacific Coast. So we're gonna do sunrise and sunset. This is a beautiful aura strengthener and helping us with grounding and with our balancing. So stand up, nice and tall, feet together. You're gonna start with your hands out. Take a deep breath in. Bring your hands all the way up like the sunrise, up above your head. And now pull. Imagine you're bringing that light, all that goodness of the sun. You're like, I want that. I'll take some of that. And you're bringing it in, breathing it in a couple times with the rope. Now have your hands up above your head again with your hands facing out this time. Deep breath. As you exhale, we'll do the sunset. One more time. Sunrise, hands out. Inhale. Reach up, grab all that goodness. A few times. When you're ready, exhale and sunset. Hands out. So good, so good. Excellent. This next one is called the triple warmer spleen regulator balancer. That's pretty tricky, right? So we're calming down the triple warmer meridian, the fight or flight, the survival meridian, and we're enhancing, we're supporting the spleen meridian, which will calm us down. It's so good for our immune system and it's good for our well-being, okay? So we start with covering our eyes. Watch me first. Just cover your eyes gently with your fingers, and you can rest your palms around your cheeks and just have it be comfortable, and take a couple breaths here. Breathing in and out. Breathing in again. When you breathe out, gently bring your hands to the side to your temples, on the sides of your eyes. Take another deep breath in here. Hands up and over the ears, down the neck, and hang on your shoulders. Should feel really good if you've had any stress. So take another deep breath here. Bring your hands to your heart. Then we're going to do crisscross. Hands on the outside of the elbows so that you come to the funny bone. Keep going on the outside and down like you would go towards your pinky fingers. We're crossing, so we can't do that. And then take a deep breath in as you go right here under your breasts. Go down the front of your body, down your legs, and we're just gonna go off the toes. Now as you come up, I already started coming up, but as you come up, you're still down there. Come inside the big toe, inside the ankle, and start coming up the inside of your leg, out at the hips, all the way up to the armpits, back down, and front. So this is a little complicated, right? So you have it in written form. And if you haven't, visit my website or send me an email and I will send you a copy of it. So let's do that one more time. Cover the eyes, deep breath in. Out to the temples, up and over the ears. This is telling triple warmer. This is tracing triple warmer. Now we hang on our shoulders. It's okay to let the weight of the world go. All is well. Cross your hands. Go out to the elbow, down the outside of the arm and off. Breathe in under the breasts. Down the front of the body, down the front of the legs, all the way to the toes and off. When you come up, breathe in the inside of the legs, out at the hips, up to the armpits, down to the waist, and off. Shake it off. Okay, you should notice some changes. That's triple warm spleen balancer. It's one of my favorites if you're having trouble sleeping. That one is really good to calm down and to support our well-being. This rooster comb also really helps with the melatonin production, one of the glands in the head. So all of these can be really good. We're gonna do the last moves. We already did a little bit of it. You guys know the aura. We're just gonna love up our energy field, our aura a little bit. Do some crossovers, or you could do some figure eights. Breathing, sending good energy, clearing out anything you don't want. Then when you're ready, we're going to zip up all that good energy, imagining you have a zipper in the front of your body from your pubic bone all the way to your chin. You can also zip up the back of your body from your tailbone, imagining your hands could reach all the way up and over your head to above your lip. Let's do the front one more time. Zipping up the front zipper to the chin. You can even imagine that you lock it. You only let in what you want. Make a nice big, let's do the sunset one more time, setting. This is my aura, this is my energy field. Then use your third fingers in the belly button, forehead, deep breath in. This is called the hookup. So you want to press in and pull up. This is for central and governing meridian, which we just traced. This is the front of the body and the back of the body. That was our zip up. And now we're connecting them nice and strong with our middle fingers for a little fire energy to just say, this is my aura. This is my energy. I want it connected, and all is well. So you could tell yourself, all is well. Beautiful, yay! So that's our extended energy medicine morning with the hormone balancing. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, please check out my website, bodymindspirit.love, and I hope you'll join for one of our exercise classes. The rest of us who are here this morning are gonna dive right in to our beautiful exercise class, and this month is called the Happiness Advantage. So we're gonna do some beautiful affirmations with exercise and just keep going with all this positive energy as we gather it inside, centered, grounded, and then we extend it to every area of our life. Thank you so much.